to start by thanking our fans. That was an unbelievable atmosphere tonight, and I'm grateful for everybody showing up, walking through the Grove. It was the best it's been since I've been here, um, and I'm grateful for that. And I'm sorry that we came up short. We'll continue to work hard. There's a bunch of guys in that locker room that are hurting. Thought the defense played their guts out, gave us a chance to win the football game. We didn't make enough plays on offense. Obviously, the turnovers were huge. Had a chance to go up 2 scores and had several opportunities to make plays down the field, but we didn't make them. So give Texas A&M credit. They made the plays they didn't, and we came up short. We got to move on into the bye week, get healthy. We had a bunch of injuries tonight, and finish November strong.
Matt, from your perspective, do you think the offense was out of sync today, out of rhythm, or how would you characterize the performance?
Yeah, I mean, anytime that you don't win, you got 2 turnovers. I mean, you got to look at everything, and we certainly didn't play our best. That's for sure. And again, we got to use this open date. We were moving a lot of people in and out on the offensive line. Had several injuries. Jarian went out, and so again, we just got to use the open date to get healthy and try to find a way to go win football games.
Were there any snap areas that you could see improvement necessary in other than the injury places, or?
I'm sorry.
Do you need to see the film to see any areas that you need to make improvements in, or is it just?
I think early in the first half, we hit some big plays running the football, but I thought their defensive line did a good job in the first half. I thought that first drive in the second half, we came out and kind of established a little physicality, and then we're driving down to potentially make it a 2-score game. And it was a turnover, and they picked it up and scored. That was a turning point in the game.
You talked about that fumble kind of being the turning point. I think the next 2 drives after that were it was fumble, blocked field goal, and then the interception. It seems like every week almost just a few plays, a few drives in a row almost that are hurting. Is it something that you guys are sensing?
I don't know. There's nothing that we're sensing. It's again, in the Southeastern Conference, there are a couple plays that make a huge difference, and they're there to be made. And we just got to continue to work until we start making those plays and get over the hump. And again, we're right there, and we're coming. And we'll continue to move forward and get better. But we got to learn to make those plays that win those football games.
Matt, what did you think of the way you guys rotated the 2 quarterbacks? Didn't seem like they could get in a rhythm like they did last week.
Yeah, again, when things don't go well, you always look back and criticize and be tough on yourself. But we'll look at it in this open date and come out against Auburn and do what we think gives us the best chance to win the game.
That's 4 pretty close losses this year. What do you say to the team when you admit you've been very close but just haven't been able to get the win across? How do you talk to your team about that?
We just talk about sticking together. I mean, there's no magic wand. There's no shortcuts, no special formula. You just got to continue to work hard, keep coming together, and eventually you're going to make those plays. And I think that we will. We got a young team, and they're going to continue to get better.
I guess when handling 2 quarterbacks, what went into the decision to, put Matt in and then later put John Rice in? I mean, how fluid was that situation?
Well, again, we're trying to put our offense in the best position to win games. They've been very unselfish and supportive of each other, and again, there's a lot of plays there to be made. We just gotta make them when they're there.
Coach, you talked about injuries. What do you know about Jarian and Scotty?
Yeah, I think Scotty. I think it was an ankle, and then Jarian. I think he had got hit pretty hard, and they were evaluating him. I don't know he wasn't able to return, but they were evaluating him. I haven't got a diagnosis yet, but they held him out.
Ben Brown and Eli, Coach?
It looks like ankles. Ben was not able to return. Eli was out there. He gutted it out and played hard when Ben went down. Bryce Ramsey was ready to come in, but Eli felt like he could go and did some stuff over on the sideline, and they cleared him, so he came back in and finished the game. I think the open date will be good for both of them, try to get them back.